AI is taking over, and it's getting smarter, even in preparing your food. Tigawok is using AI to cook your meal, and it might be the future of dining. Could this be the start of a tiger takeover? Does Panda Express finally have a competitor? Let us know what you think. So it kind of feels like cafeteria style, right?
I wouldn't say it's like Chinese fast casual fast food. It's a little bit like IKEA also. Everything's in like plastic and paper bowls.
You can grab a tray here.
We just need one tray, right?
But you can fit everything all in one, right?
Yeah, I think we can. We'll do one Wagyu rice bowl and one chow mein. Oh, this sounds good too. Hunan spicy beef. What else do we need? The mapo tofu?
Oh, they were nice enough to add the ground beef on top of the mapo.
That's scotch.
One small thing is that they said that they didn't have quail eggs, but this is braised pork. And it looks like quite a bit of braised pork, huh?
Actually, for here, they have a different container, but we asked for a to-go container because I think we're not going to finish everything. Surprisingly, even though this is a fast food Chinese restaurant, they have Wagyu here. They have Wagyu rice bowl, Wagyu curry. This noodle looks really fried.
Oh yeah, it looks really crispy. It almost looks like the super crispy chip kind.
Different bases you can pair with your dishes. We got the Wagyu rice bowl and the chow mein. Spicy Yunnan beef, braised pork belly, cola chicken. I'm guessing they use Coca-Cola to cook with it.
But it was not cola, it was Coke.
This is Wagyu curry, mapo tofu, and xiaolongbao. And this is complimentary.
The whole thing was 38 bucks.
That's actually not bad.
I think the crazy thing is that the machine didn't ask for a tip.
This is like an upscale version of Ken Food Court. I'm excited to try the Wagyu rice bowl. It's braised. It's really interesting. And dude, this place is packed. I've never seen people wait in line for Chinese food like this.
Wait, how is the rice?
The rice is okay, not bad. I ordered the chow mein because I love the chow mein at Panda Express and I want to compare. The Panda Express chow mein is the best. This tastes healthier. And this beef, it tastes like a braised beef. It's like a very saucy beef.
And there's no veggies in it?
No. This Yunnan spicy beef is not spicy at all. There's no spicy. Actually, some parts of it is spicy and some parts are not. Come on, AI. Let's try the xiaolongbao before it gets cold.
I think it already did. Oh, you need a spoon?
No, it's fine. It's pre-made. It tastes like Trader Joe's. I think it's just okay.
We're always interested in the curry. It does look like a Japanese style curry. It's a little bit more thick. I guess gotta eat it with some of the rice. The curry's a little sweet. Not really to our liking, but it's actually, it's okay. I feel like the rice is a little dry.
I mean, AI made it.
It's not bad. We do like quail eggs, so the quail eggs would be pretty awesome. Very saucy. The pork belly texture is really good. But once again, I feel like the sauce is a little too sweet. The fattiness of the pork belly, and it's nice and tender.
The style of this food, it's American style. So that's why it has to be sweeter and saucier.
Cola chicken. So this big piece that I just took a bite of is straight up just a giant piece of ginger. But I like ginger, so it's not bad. But once again, this is very sweet. Let's take it with a little bit of rice. It does have like a tiny bit of spice, and the tofu is actually a good, nice texture, nice and bouncy. And the minced beef might be the best item of beef so far that I've tried because it's savory and it's not sweet. Let's see if this one is spicy at all.
Yeah, hope you get a spicy one.
That's the culprit right there. If it touches the peppers, it's definitely spicy. It has the potential to get like ultra spicy. So we got to give a shout out to Papa Jen, who wants to normalize being able to eat this in one bite without having to bite it or take the soup out.
This one cooled down.
But the outside just tastes very thick. Yeah, it makes me wonder if it had just come out, it would be more satisfying. It's cooled down quite a bit, and the soup in it was kind of like not very memorable.
I think it's still juicy though. And it comes in 3 in one order. So overall, which one's your favorite item?
We usually skew towards the savory, salty side and spicy side. And really, these are the only 2 items that really qualify for that. Everything else feels a little bit more on the sweeter side. So if you do prefer like having things on the sweeter side, then you'll definitely like this, especially if it's a little bit more mild.
Interesting chili.
Well, there is potential for spicy stuff here, so it comes with a warning.
It's not really that spicy. Okay, I love mapo tofu, so let's try this out. It tastes very generic and not authentic. I'm not really a big fan of it. It doesn't taste spicy enough. It just tastes really oily. All right, curry time. Very mild curry flavor. So if you can't take a lot of spice, the mild curry is doable. It's very watery. I didn't try this.
Oh, yeah.
This one and this one's the most authentic. These two would be my favorite. I see why everyone's waiting in line for it now. I was so reluctant. I didn't want to come here.
So I think a couple things to note. They open it again for dinner at 5. We were the like 5th or 6th one in line. And if you're not one of the first ones in line, you might not be able to get a space to sit down here. This is nice. They have some flossers.
So the owners, they've worked in Asian restaurants in San Gabriel Valley for many years, like over 20 years. And when they opened this, they didn't want to open up a Chinese restaurant. They call it an American restaurant, cater to the American palate. I think it's great. And the machines that they're using, it kind of cuts the cost of hiring a full-time chef. He just needs like anyone else who can feed the items into the machine, and the machine will cook it to the perfect temperature at the perfect time, and it will make it the same every time. It sucks for the chefs who perfected their culinary experiences all these years, but that's how we're able to eat this for so cheap, unfortunately.
So you're obviously not going to get like the wok and the more advanced technique.
They're trying to get the machine to give us the wok, but I don't think it's giving us the wok. I think Tigawok can become a competitor with Panda Express.
Also, it's a really fun experience. It's very lively, and like all the decorations and things like that. It feels very inviting, right?
Yeah.
We do feel like this could be like a glimpse into the future of how many restaurants will start to operate now, but definitely fun experience. Shout out our homie Jason, who told us to come check this place out and do a review. So we did see on the website that this is expanding to Burbank.
Oh.
You might see one of these in your city soon. So there's an SUV version of like a similar type of food and the experience that you can get in SUV, and you can watch that video right here.
See you next time.